Get ready to match the stars. Avery Schreiber, Brett Summers, Gary Burghoff, Trish Stewart, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Raver.
Oh, well, that's what I brought to do the show.
Oh, by the way, if you find a worm, give it back. It's
okay, you got the worm. Why don't you applaud our two people here while I catch my breath? Hello there, two people. Janet Ryan's our current champ. She's got how much? $700,
Yes,
right?
yes.
How do you feel about that?
Fantastic.
What are you going to do with that?
Go to Vegas.
Go to Vegas. Wrong. And Todd Thompson is challenging her. They've both had their first round questions and both struck out. That is, we got no score. It's 0-0. It's a pitcher stool. So right after this commercial, we'll continue this exciting game.
He doesn't even smoke.
Hello there. Now, we're ready to carry on here. Round 2 coming up. No score. Todd, you go and make a selection there. Would you
take
please? A. A it is. Everybody plays because he didn't do anything in this first round. Every year, just like clockwork, Zsa gets married, goes to Niagara Falls, and loses her blank. Every year, just like clockwork, Zsa gets married, goes to Niagara Falls, and loses her blank.
Oh, Zsa gets married and
loses her voice.
All right, this lady's ready. That man is ready.
This is Brett, by the way, and I'm
Ready
Gary
here?
Burghoff.
Ready.
Burghoff. The name of the show is MASH, Tuesday
This
nights
lady,
at 8:30.
since she's been pregnant, her brain isn't working.
Hello, Grandma Lewis.
It's gone to her stomach.
Grandma Lewis.
January, February, March, April, May. May, you're gonna have your baby, right?
June!
June. Okay.
June is going to have your baby?
No, May.
You're pretty wealthy to have someone...
June is...
Todd. Every year, just like clockwork, Zsa gets married, goes to Niagara Falls, and loses her blank.
Husband.
Husband. Todd, you sure know how to please the crowd there.
Oh, I hope I please
Give the
Val.
crowd-pleasing answer there. What do you give, Avery?
Boy, what are they going to do to me this time? Well, I thought about it, and being that I knew her very well, not at all. I thought she loses her lashes.
Loses her lashes. Boy, you know they're getting worse. I didn't think you could give a dumber answer than he gave last time, but this one is dumber. There he goes. All right.
Thank heavens. Now, could we get someone up who knows how to play the game?
Just a second. I threw
All
away
right.
one.
It's a
Go.
nice suit.
Yes. What do you got there? Yes,
I've
show us
just
what you got.
gotten 3 spades. What have you got?
No, no.
I said loses her innocence. She's the only woman in the world who remains eternally virginal.
I see. Right, condensed. Go,
I
Gary.
think out of desperation, what happens is they all get into a barrel and go over the falls. I said husbands.
Lose your husband. All right, one for your time. Every year, just like clockwork, Zsa gets married, goes to Niagara Falls, and loses her...
Oh, a sense
Ta-da-da.
of humor, but she loses her rocks.
Loses... Now, wait a minute.
She loses her axe. Do you hear that?
Only one weirdo per show is allowed, and he's got it. I like that.
We were talking upstairs
Oh, I see.
earlier. It
Okay.
just wore off.
Loses her... he
Judge
says-
always falls madly in love with the guy.
Right.
Thinks of nothing else, right?
Yeah.
Gets married, goes to Niagara Falls, and then, darling, she loses her interest. Goes on to something else.
Darling, why don't we go to Niagara Falls? Falls, darling. Why don't we go to Niagara Falls, darling? Huh? What do you say, darling?
I said that she goes to Niagara Falls to lose her mother.
To lose her mother. I always take my mother with me everywhere I go, darling. Listen, that's one for you. Now, you need one to tie, two to win. You're in a good spot here, Janet. All right.
Don't say that.
Fay Ray said.
Oh, Fay Ray.
How Fay
She
was she?
said,
Oh.
King Kong's hair was messy, and I couldn't find a big enough comb, so I hired a farmer to comb Kong's hair with a blank. That's not too complicated for your little minds, is it?
Well, it's not too complicated for mine.
One more time. Fay Ray said King Kong's hair was messy, and I couldn't find a big enough comb, so I hired a farmer to comb Kong's hair with a blank.
I love you in brown.
I'm wearing brown today. Oh, there you are.
And polka dots again, I see.
Hello.
Hello there. Your hair is red all the way down to your scalp.
This is the way things go.
Some bottle you got there.
Thank you.
Okay. Ready? All right, he's ready. You ready, little lady? Okay. Now, we come and call on Janet Ryan. Fay Ray said, King Kong's hair was messy and I couldn't find a big enough comb. So I hired a farmer to comb Kong's hair with a blank.
A rake.
A rake. Audience likes her answer?
You're not going to believe his answer.
I don't believe his answer?
You know, for many years I was a rake.
Yeah, but then you changed.
Yes.
You went straight.
Well, you might say that. I live in a development, and I thought it was a tractor.
A tractor. Combed his hair with a tractor. Huh?
Listen, takes one to know one.
All right. That's nothing. It's called a non sequitur.
Yes.
What do you say?
What the hell am I laughing at?
I have no idea. Oh, I thought gardener. You see, I said gardener, but you said farmer, so I said pitchfork.
A pitchfork. What is that pitchfork? Close to a rake, but not quite. No,
And this
pitchfork has only
this is
four
more than
times.
close to a rake.
That is a rake. Okay, we got a tie score. One more rake will win the game for you, Janet. His hair is messy, so I hired a farmer to comb Kong's hair with a blank. She says rake. What do you say?
I started to say reaper, but I said rake.
Rake wins the game. Congratulations. There's another one for you. Thank you. So, Todd, we got to say goodbye to you. Sorry to see you go. It was a pleasure meeting you.
It's a lot of fun to be on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Todd Thompson. A gift for you backstage. Todd Thompson. Stand by for a moment or so while we do a little business, then we'll go have a go at the big money super match, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. This is the third time you've been up here, right?
Yes.
Well, then you know how it goes, so I'll just touch on it lightly here. We polled a recent studio audience, Janet. We got their best response to this. Blank cabin. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you got to match it, though. $250 if you match the next one. $100 to match the bottom one. Whom do you choose?
Richard.
Richard.
Log cabin.
Log cabin. There's one.
Gary.
Gary.
Captain's.
Captain's cabin.
Captain's cabin.
I see.
Okay.
Captain Hook, Captain Hook.
Brett.
Ship's cabin.
Ship's cabin. Okay. All right. So you got ship's cabin, captain's cabin,
What
cabin,
else is there
and
besides
you've got log cabin. You want one of those, or do you want to give us one of your own?
Log cabin.
You want the log cabin, all right?
I would have
Let's
said
find out
that
if
if I was
it's
asked
there.
first.
Where is it? I ask you, is it under the $100 response? We're going to find out right now as we reveal it. Here it is. Mountain cabin is
Oh,
under
I
there.
should have thought of that. I was just there with
I
Mr.
should've-
Wright.
I'm happy for both of you. Mhm. All right. Looking for log cabin. Here's a $250 response. Uncle Tom's cabin. So,
of
last
course.
chance for the log cabin. May we see the $500 response? Log cabin, you've got it. Terrific. Congratulations, my dear. Oh, that's nice. So, you're going to play for $5,000 now. Remember, you have to match one of them on the nose here. Which one will it be?
Richard.
Okay, Richard, get ready to write. You will face me, Janet. Here is the $5,000 question. No help from the audience, if you please. Autumn blank. Autumn blank. Okay, he's finished. Now, we need an answer from you, Janet, what you think, in your judgment, will match his. What do you say to this? Autumn blank.
leaves.
You say autumn leaves. I guess if those 300 people were up here, they would have said autumn leaves, too. Let's find out. Now, for $5,000, if Richard Dawson said autumn leaves.
You're not going to believe this. I said autumn version.
That's from a recent program.
Well, let's leave well enough.
Oh, boy. He's 6'8". What does he do? What does he do, Janet?
He's a salesman.
He is, yeah. Well, he's very happy. That's her husband. He's 6 feet. Just stand up for there for a second, would you please, sir? He's 6 feet, 8 inches tall. Okay, nice to have you with us. Now, you're going to play another game, Janet, so you give you a chance to pull yourself together here as we present Sally Brooks.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
Good. Tell us a little bit about Sally Brooks, please.
I am from Canton, Ohio.
Yep.
And I'm here visiting my sister and her husband, and my brother flew in from London, England, and my niece from Denver, Colorado.
Just to see you on this program?
No.
Oh.
Just to get together.
Oh, you're having a family reunion. Oh.
I love that.
Well, yeah, I thought it's kind of an important occasion. It is for me, anyway, Sally. We're happy to have you here with us. Are they all here?
Sure.
Oh, in this theater at this moment?
Yes.
Oh, that's why it sounded like you had a Metropolitan Opera clack out there.
Perhaps.
Okay, well, good luck to Sally Brooks and to Janet Ryan, who now has $6,300. And we'll begin right now, Sally, as you make a selection.
B, please.
B it is. New game. Everybody plays. Here we go. I have a letter here.
Uh-huh.
To Dear Abby. I shall read you the letter as soon as I untangle the microphone cable. It says, Dear Abby, my husband thinks that I'm a cow. What should I do? Signed, Bessie. The answer is, Dear Bessie, you have nothing to worry about until your husband brings home a blank. Did you hear all that, Sally?
Yes.
It says, Dear Abby, my husband thinks that I'm a cow. What should I do? Signed, Bessie. Dear Bessie, you have nothing to worry about until your husband brings home a blank. Think about that? Did you think about that? Good. Don't think too hard, because you'll strain something. No.
Come on, sweetheart.
Come on, sweetheart.
I'm coming. I'm
Come on,
coming.
I told you I have a party to go to.
I'm not writing, but I'm coming.
All right.
Wait a minute. No, it's not all right.
Yeah, that's
Going
okay.
as fast as I can.
Put it in the slot there.
I'm putting it in the slot. Thank you, sir.
Gee, the letter to Dear Abby reads as follows. Dear Abby, my husband thinks that I'm a cow. What should I do? Signed, Bessie. The answer, Dear Bessie, you have nothing to worry about until your husband brings home a
bull.
You know,
I'm such an
that
innocent.
came as a complete surprise to me.
It did to me, too.
I'm surprised. Honey, how about you, Avery?
Well, I couldn't imagine that, as a matter of fact. No, I thought maybe a bucket.
Brings home a bucket.
Yeah.
Right. Bucket is good. No?
You know, that was a real
We're not
Dear
going to
Abby
explain
letter.
anything, but there's not a bad answer there. All right.
That's where they got the idea for the question.
Quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Brett.
When is Charles coming back?
Charles is coming back sometime in March.
Who
Right,
would
Ira?
think of a bull?
April.
Actually, he has never left in spirit.
Right. Now, the answer we're looking for is bull.
You know, I liked that girl from the first moment I clapped eyes on her.
Really?
You bet your old-fashioned tin type.
Oh, there's a bull for you. All right. That lady over there,
Yes,
Gary,
I
is looking
know.
for a little bull.
Yes, well, she's going to get it from me, I'll tell you that much. My mother called me and she said, you should not talk to Brett Summers that way. She's such a sweet, gentle lady. And she said she wouldn't be surprised if she tore me limb from limb. And I said, you're damn... I said a butcher's knife, I'm sorry.
A butcher's knife. Your husband brings home a butcher's
Would
knife.
you like to hear another funny story?
Wow.
Suddenly became diabolical.
Dear Bessie, you have nothing to worry about until your husband brings home a blank. And she said bull.
Yay!
Bull. They're applauding the bull.
Well, this is a good question because it does prove one thing, that Gary's mother is not writing his comedy material.
So there you go, 3 for you.
But she taught me how to dance.
Yes. How about you, you little lady?
I said a milking stool.
A milking stool. I didn't want to be there
sight.
when that happens there. All right, 3 for you. Your first round question later. Right now, this for you. Hello there. Quiet on the set. Are you ready? Okay, Janet Ryan. 3 for her. This is your first round question. Dr. Frankenstein said. Yeah, I saw that movie last night, Young Frankenstein. Oh, was that funny? Have you seen that? Better go see that. Anyway, to get back to this.
He was my boyfriend.
Dr. Frankenstein says, he says, aha. I finally figured out why my monster is always grabbing pretty girls. I got his brain from blank. That's what he said. I finally figured out why my monster is always grabbing pretty girls. I got his brain from blank.
I don't catch on right away, but sometimes.
Antipasto.
Name that tune.
Hello, Avery.
Hello?
Your eye is bloodshot.
Which one?
Your left eye.
Which left eye?
The one I am staring into right now. Very bloodshot.
Come on, Abe.
Oh, it's so difficult. It's so difficult.
Okay,
I got it.
It's not as though you've got to get it right.
I'd like to help her win.
All right.
I know, I've been living that
Right.
life.
Dr. Frankenstein says, aha, I finally figured out why my monster is always grabbing pretty girls. I got his brain from...
Richard?
Richard? Do you mean our Richard?
Yes.
You do.
But I won you $5,000. Did I grab you once?
I saw you
I
the other
grabbed
day.
her once,
What's your
but I found out her husband is 6'8". I threw her back. What do you say?
Wall.
I've had terrible times.
Yes, you have.
I said Tijuana.
I think that's where he got his brain.
It's like this in the castle sometimes. It's downhill all the way. We're in the dungeon now, Avery.
I know it's a
cellar game. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I'm so depressed.
Why?
After Tijuana, it's a new all-time low. Don't you feel that way?
I agree with you, madam.
I said you're gonna love this answer. Isn't a person on this panel or in this room who will disagree with me.
Speaking of all-time lows...
Do you mind not blowing my joke? And my answer? And my point?
I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm
interrupt.
sorry. No, I don't want this to go on seriously in America. Think that I really don't like her. We don't get along. We're from the same... We were both born and raised in Bristol. Get out of here!
He did it to you, didn't he? Go.
Gene Rayburn.
Gene who?
Gene Rayburn. You don't know him. He's an older man.
Sweet little old me who wouldn't harm a... You're next. How about you there?
He is next, Richard.
Richard. There's one for you, Janet. I got his brain from, she says, Richard.
Oh, no, it's Jean, of course.
Yes, naturally. And she knows. Now, does Richard know?
Tijuana?
I didn't realize you were having this much fun. But I knew that's where they got the brains from.
Well, all right. So that's one for you for so far. Do you make it 2?
No, I went for one of your older actors, Georgie Jessup.
Is that how you got pregnant?
Okay.
She went for one of your older actors, and look where she is now.
That's right. All right. So it's 3-1 at the end of round one. Favor Sally Brooks. Round two coming up later. Right now, I got this message. Thanks. Okay, here we go. Now we push this button, reveal our second round question. 3-1. What? A minute. Okay. Let's do a minute to say goodbye. You mean you're not going to do this question?
Goodbye,
I got a whole minute to kill here. Oh, now we only got 45 seconds. Now we can kill a minute and 5 hours here. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do next here. Everybody going to tune in to see this lady on television because she's very good. She's a splendid actress. She does this Young and Restless show. It's on CBS. Every day you must watch Trish Stewart in the Young and Restless there. You got the heart there.
That's it.
Now you've got to find me a brain. Take your hands off me, Trish. I know you're young and restless, but this is ridiculous there.
You got 2 seconds. Say goodbye.
Okay. That's Gene Raber, Match Game 75. Join us next time.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75, a Mark Lipson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.